Thanks for watching Outdoors Delmarva. I'm Mike Parker. Well, one of the highlights of the summer season is, of course, the annual pony swim in Chincoteague Island, Virginia. And if you tuned into the show a few weeks ago, well, you saw our story as we spent time with the saltwater cowboys and all the hard work that unique group of individuals puts into this annual event. But this week, it's back to the ponies. Yeah, a lot of people always ask the question, what happens to these storybook horses once they leave their wild roots? Well, there's a place not too far away that can answer that question and show you exactly what these animals are capable of. It is a spectacle that decades ago put Chincoteague Island on the map. The pony swim, herding in dozens of the wild ponies that populate Chincoteague Island and deliver them to auction on the other island right across the channel. But for those who've merely seen this happen as a news clip over the years, the story often ends right there. At the Chincoteague Pony Center, the story continues.
I normally just brush them and play with them and pick up their feet and getting them listening, working on manners, sort of thing, because the younger you start working with them, the better that they're going to be.
If you're just passing by the center located on Chicken City Road, you'll see the first of these now domesticated ponies. Many of them the so-named veterans of the swim, who once actually lived wild on Chincoteague. A few others are the next generation of Chincoteague ponies, born into a domestic setting by way of formerly wild parents.
For many people come down here for the pony penning, that's the only aspect of the Chincoteague pony that they see, just as the wild babies. But those ponies are trained, they grow up to become wonderful horses that really can compete with any other breed of horse and do the job and do it well.
This is Chincoteague Cowboy. He's a 15-year-old Chincoteague pony, and he does horse trials on the East Coast.
Part of the mission here at the center is to educate people on the breed and break stereotypes that these wild-blooded ponies are less capable or less talented than other breeds. For Kara Johnson, the proof has come in competition.
He goes out and competes in 3 phases: dressage, cross country, and stadium jumping. He's one of the very few Chincoteague ponies that goes out there. He competes against thoroughbreds, warm bloods, Connemara crosses. Cowboy has a ton of personality, and he's just, anything he does, he gives 110%.
Venturing inside the center, you'll find the Memories of Misty Museum, filled with memorabilia from the famous book and films that helped shine a light on this now famed breed. For countless other ponies that have been bought at auctions since, their destinations have included everywhere from the Midwest to Europe to as far away as Australia. And unlike Misty, we may never know all of their stories. But here, for a horse like Tigger, a 13-year-old gelding who made the swim back in 1998, each night is spent in the spotlight, performing tricks inside the center's indoor riding area.
Well, he comes in and we set the scene. I'm at the beach, and Chincoteague is one of the only places that you actually get to go on the beach, and there's actually ponies out there. So I come in, sit in my lawn chair, read the paper, and he comes up. Surprise, surprise, there's a Chincoteague pony. So he does the wave, he does the smile. Likes to play with his ball and drink his Coke, but he's on a 1 Coke a day diet.
Chincoteague pony may find its first 15 minutes of fame while taking the famous swim. But from roaming wild to displaying wild skill and talent, for those who dare to look, you'll find a whole new story about these stars in the making.